Welcome back to more Dad of War. Crap, I shouldn't have turned that light on in that direction. There we go. It was shining. Okay, it still is. Okay, that's slightly better. But anyway, welcome back to, well, Dad of War. And honestly, I do kind of need this because well, not really. I was kind of mad today because, well, tried uploading today and it kept saying there was an error. I should have checked my YouTube, the BWG YouTube channel in order to see that there was no error.
Do that?
We cannot trust her.
Because she's a god?
Have I taught you nothing, boy?
She's
Oh,
helped us a lot.
I thought it was further ahead than this, actually.
Some people value their privacy. Best not to judge, brother.
When I require your council head, I will ask.
Fair enough. Get me to Tyr's temple in the Lake of the Nine, and I'll get you to Jotunheim as promised.
We know the temple. What's there?
Only the last
Oh.
living giant in Midgard. Who better to tell us the way?
The world serpent? Wait, do you know how to talk to him?
Indeed. He speaks an obscure tongue more ancient even than these mountains. None are left in Midgard who speak it. Except, of course, for me.
You do?
It's true. You wouldn't know it to look at him, but Jormungandr is a sparkling conversationalist.
Okay, they don't mention this yet, but he's from the future, I do believe, or something like that. Or something from the lore means that he is from the future. Meaning that because of that, how does he speak a dead language? If he's from a time period where that language should be just as dead as it is now. Hey, I got 3. Yeah, at least it wasn't all worthless. Let's see. Can progress with the plot or do other stuff. I most likely should just go ahead and do the other stuff, mostly just because of the fact of, well, if I want to do that so I'm not getting bodied by everything. Now plus I need to start upgrading my gear a lot more and get a Trace's bow. That's honestly the only bad thing for me. I literally played this game 3 times at the least. 4 if I'm counting my Twitch stuff. But I don't count that because I'm literally about ready to stop that one because geez, I am not. I came in believing that after I played it on normal mode, I thought that maybe I can give me God of War. I've beaten the first boss.
No.
I've beaten the troll after that.
He claims nothing.
I've gotten the first runic.
Baldur is blessed with
I got past the area where you get the first runic.
Boasting of a god.
And I'm at the part where Atreus and Kratos fall down the
Not
bridge.
him, I'm afraid.
And I
Baldur
now
is
despise
blessed
Atreus
with
slightly.
invulnerability to all threats, physical or magical.
You just
Jeez.
said that, Mimir.
Did I?
What is the source of this power?
Also, here's the funny thing to think about.
It involved,
Baldur is the god of purity and light.
Mimir?
parts of my brain
Just
must
another
still
good
be
sign
coming
that the
back to
gods are
life.
complete and utter horrible people in the God of War universe.
Hope he's not broken.
Well, except for one. And trust me, no, Atreus, he's not broken. There's an actual reason given later on why that is.
Mimir, we're in the lake.
Perfect. Dock us near the bridge.
I'll do that in a minute. I want to explore. Because I haven't done that in a while, actually. Even on my own file, which I still need to get back to. I actually haven't touched that in a week.
Mimir, you never did tell me why Freya spit in your face.
Well, she blames me in large measure for her present circumstances, and not totally without reason. It all goes back to the long war between the Aesir and Vanir. Prior to that, wars for the Aesir were easily won, but the Vanir had proved their equal and exacted devastating damage. Both sides suffered tremendous losses, and for many of us, quite frankly, war was simply no fun anymore, but a rather senseless waste of precious life.
That's what it should have been to begin with.
Precisely. Enough was enough. And at last, Odin's most brilliant advisor became determined to find a more enlightened path. He set about to broker a peace between the gods. It took some convincing, but ultimately Odin was persuaded to marry his deadliest enemy, a certain Vanir goddess, legendary not only for her fertile beauty, but her genius at the very Vanir magic that Odin had long aspired to master.
Freya married Odin? What was in it for her?
It was a sacrifice to protect her people. A selfless act of love. Truly, she deserves better than she got. But of course, there's more to that story.
And meanwhile, Kratos back said, it doesn't matter what she did, she's still a god, can't be trusted. And plus, let's face it, this is Kratos, so you know that's exactly what he's thinking. Then again, to be fair, if I was Kratos and had so many problems as he did, I'd be mad at the gods too. I honestly would find it funny though whenever he does meet Odin or Thor, they find a way to resurrect Zeus, so he has to fight two different thunder gods. Or just bring back everyone who Kratos has either faced or had an argument with within his entire lifespan. Seriously, poor guy. I mean, yeah, most of it is his fault, but when you get down to this game, 90% of the stuff that happens is not his own fault. I'm not even kidding you here. His wife dying clearly wasn't his fault. Baldur not explaining what was going on when he pretty much told him, I have no idea what you're talking about, was not his fault. In fact, Baldur is literally to blame for everything. Needless, here's the thing, which is kind of sad. Actually, it's not really because, well, we'll get to that eventually. Anyway, I do apologize. I'm just trying to basically look for some stuff to see if I can find anything. That plus the bright side, at least I'm finding hacks over. Okay, good. I apologize there. I was checking to see if I actually did have those arrows. Okay, I can't get in. I can't get that. I can't go up there just yet. I think this might be the one you have to wait until it completely goes all the way down in order to get on top of. If so, okay, I know I've had to been to that one. I'm gonna check and see if I have any goals to meet up. Okay, other than go to the Fire Realm. No, I have not. The Fire Realm is basically your battle arena, so I'll be doing that later.
Love and hate are more closely intertwined than you might imagine.
It was more of a political marriage, though.
But Thor's own mother was the giantess Björgyn, one of Odin's great loves.
So Thor's half god and half giant? Weird.
Once Björgyn was gone, lonely ages passed for Odin. And as war with the Vanir raged, I could see what he really wanted beneath his bluster. And after no small amount of convincing, Freya agreed. For a while there, he really turned on the charm. He seemed happy. He seemed interested in making her happy. He granted her so many wishes I can scarcely recall them all. The peace held, and I truly believed all had worked out better than I could have planned. But Odin's true face showed itself again in the end. Oh, he won Freya's trust, and she taught him some of her Vanir magic, another choice she would live to bitterly regret. Sadly, despite his wise counselors' best efforts to persuade him that peace was the only true path to stave off Ragnarok, Odin never let go of his obsession with Jotunheim. The taste of Vanir magic led him to new forms of experimentation and new levels of depravity.
Interesting. Okay, good. I thought I might have ruined the story there for a second. Oh yeah, we can actually now use this thing. I apologize because I now think I might have screwed up because I think I was supposed to just come up here and then use it.
At the middle point of the bridge.
And if so, then I deeply apologize because I thought that he would have excuse me, lowered himself a little bit. Because of right now, I've done think about every task. No, I'm not gonna be Wolf. And in case you're wondering how he's able to blow without lungs, magic. That's the best excuse because me and Wolf were talking about that when you're just like, I have a okay, that's one thing you want to bring up. How does he do that without lungs? How, and I brought up the fact of how does he talk without how does he talk without vocal cords or anything like that anymore? And he immediately just dropped it.
Made in honor of Thor. And seeing as the world serpent absolutely abhors that fat dauber, he was probably sick of looking at it.
But doesn't that hurt?
Well, he and Thor have a bit of an unpleasant history between them. Or they will, anyway. So I guess waking up to see it was worse than the thought of lumps of solid stone passing through his gullet. You want me to ask him?
No. Our only concern is your name.
Okay, let me continue to be the same douche I've always been.
Alright, wish me luck. You're in me. I've still got it, lads. He remembers me. Why you? Oh no, that's not right.
I would say something, but I have no clue what he's saying in the slightest. I mean, at all.
He knows the pain of your loss. He will help you. Curious.
What is it?
Oh, nothing to be concerned about.
What is he doing?
Making sure we're headed in the right direction. Listen closely now. We need two things to get us into the land of the giants. First, we need to learn the travel rune that opens realm travel to Jotunheim. Second, we need to carve that rune into the special gateway.
Is that one of the people who first met you?
Correct. Except the giants, in their infinite wisdom, saw to it that no ordinary chisel would do the job. Only the tip of a magical chisel opens that gate. Luckily, I know where it is, and it's not far.
Oh, okay.
Now that, you thought I said you were friends of Odin. You'll forgive me. I've never spoken the ancient tongue sober.
Seriously, Mimir?
Wait, look! The water's dropped even further. You can see more of the realm towers and statues. I even see new places to explore along the shore.
Where is this chisel?
Oh god, I apologize. I am so sorry. I'm going to do that real quick. I know we have a new realm and everything to discover, but I'm not ready for that new realm. And I will not be ready for a while because I know what the final challenge is. I am nowhere near ready for that final challenge. Oh, he actually put it in front of the one we can't do anything with. I can't do anything on this.
Ah, I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Air! Whoa! The name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious.
You don't have to do anything with that. I'm just kind of glad the Valkyrie didn't appear from that because that would show that realm tear off and then get immediately bodied.
I'm happy with whatever you want to do.
I say we explore because I did kind of just waste everybody's time by thinking that I could do that earlier. Come on, hit me. Oh, you missed the shot. I'm sorry, Trace. I should have given you something to do. Good job, Atreus. Once again, you did right. I mean, once again, you did good. Actually, I'm gonna... Yeah, it might be best for me just to explore for now, because I don't know what's here. I plus have to... If I can actually do this tomorrow, because my internet's on the... My internet seems to be only doing it what it wants to. Same for my buddy Ethan, who was in, well, yesterday's chat. He couldn't do anything yesterday with his, videos. I don't know how that feeling is.
I have a favor to ask. Justice, do you remember the dagger you gave me?
The dagger stabbed into the Reaver's back? His own son killed him? Yeah, I haven't forgotten that one.
Well, I traced it to a group of Reavers that operate out of the Northree stronghold. I'd wager that's where they took their haul from Fafnir's storeroom, along with that whetstone that I could use to help you.
You just want to work on it. You're just using you're kind of just using us as an excuse.
Another treasure hunt? Pointless.
I actually don't think we can get that.
Not if Sindri really can make us better equipment with that whetstone. Plus, the Reaver's son. He murdered his father.
Yeah, and anyone who would do that is awful. Isn't that right, Kratos? I take that back. Kratos actually did have some pretty sound reasons for doing that. Even though, to be fair, he doesn't have the same amount of beef with this world Zeus as he did with his own. Because remember, once again, this is a separate timeline from the one Kratos is from. I'm also still surprised that to this day I have never said this is Sparta while kicking someone in this game. I'm actually kind of ashamed of myself for that. And it's not like there haven't been times when that's been appropriate or when I haven't had the chance to. It's just something that hasn't actually crossed my mind. And okay, what do I find here? Council of... Oh, God. No, 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 no. Oh, wait, they can't... Oh. Sorry about that. I just had horrible memories pop back into my head.
What is this place?
Could it be? The Eight Thrones.
Stop being coy, Head. Do you know this place or not?
I'm Mimir, the smartest man alive. I know many things.
Well, whatever this place is, it looks important.
To who? There is little of value here.
Well, for us right now, yes, it's not important. In fact, it's so unimportant, we're gonna forget about this for a long time. Everyone, this is what I like to call my nightmare fuel. This is the land of the Valkyries. This is where you fight the Queen Valkyrie. She has been my bane of existence for the last couple of days.
Hey, wait for me.
I will have no disdain and no shame in saying that she is literally the toughest fight I had in the entire game. The final boss is nothing compared to her. Heck, the final boss in any God of War game is nothing compared to her. She's literally an optional. She is optional, and man, is she tough. Let me put it this way: those realm tears I keep opening up. Every single one, no matter how, when you open it, you put your hand in, take it out, and then the enemy will come out. She basically goes, "No, no, we're gonna fight now." Immediately, the moment you put your hand in that tear, she slams you down, and she uses all the moves that all the other Valkyries uses. It is a horrible experience, which is why I can't wait to see Warp go through it. I am awful. And remember, that guy originally wanted to do the game on God of War difficulty, even though I advised him not to. Speaking of which, we will upload another God of War part tomorrow.
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
We know. Dwarf. I'm not even saying it to insult him. He literally is a dwarf. Now then, onward. Okay, on down. Okay, further down. Head over to the other side. I actually wonder. Atreus, let's test this out. Now, where are you? Atreus, over here. I'm curious. Ah, there's actually a set distance where that thing actually phases out. I've actually never noticed that before. Okay, I want to go that way in a second.
Which way to the chisel?
Keep rowing towards the statues of the oarsmen, then thread past between them.
Okay, no, that way leads to plot. And to prove my point, I'm going to stand right here while this thing explodes. It does nothing to you. Which is actually kind of funny, because that actually would have been kind of interesting if it did damage you, but thankfully it doesn't. Oh god. Well, nothing wrong with giving this a good old college try. Oh, I thought it was something actually scary. Why am I still using this sword? Okay, I'm gonna try again. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, I'm not pushing that. I'm pushing literally every other button. Because I want to, because I do think you can just speed it up to where, okay, I don't want to do it again. Just let me die already. That sounds more devastating now that I say it out loud. Alright, try to. Okay, come on, we can do this, Atreus. At the very least, we can find a way to stun him. Also, why didn't I use my rage? Actually, release the birds! That's how I think about it. Oh god. Well, looks like I know what I'm doing next time. Okay, the other ones were the ones that were resistant to my attack. And crap, I can't even dodge his attacks because of the red thing. Okay, one more. Cause I'm sorry, I know I can beat this. Or at least come close. This is gonna be the last try. Oh! I was like just want to take out at least one of them at the very least. Wait, what am I doing attacking you? You're not the threat out of the two of you. This thing is. We can watch Atreus, release the birds! Atreus, help me! Please work, please work. Leave my son alone! Finally. Hey, I didn't die this time either. Got more dust. And closed another realm tear. You know, sometimes things actually do work out. Better than they actually naturally should be. Okay, I don't think I can get anything from this way, can I? Though I do think it was funny because I do think I actually beat one of these earlier than expected and got some really good stuff from it. Okay, what you got me this time?
Hey, it's a fragment of a language cipher. We should look for more like this.
Fog Realm. Which has its own Valkyrie, which is annoying because you have to obtain the Valkyrie armor and beat her with it, unless you enjoy going through all that painful crap in order to win.
Fafnir. I always wondered what became of him.
Wait, Fafnir?
Looks like I'm doing this now.
Fafnir's storeroom Fafnir?
The very one.
But Sindri said he was a dwarf.
He was. Now he's a dragon. Funny how life works, isn't it?
He's chained up.
Keep an eye out for binding shrines and free the poor bastard. Aye, lads?
Oh, don't worry. You know us too well, because that's exactly what we're about to do. First, don't shock me. I'm here to help. I feel like a man would be like, bullcrap, I know who you are.
I've seen one of those before.
There's actually one thing I actually do think you should do, and that's have him with you while you find all this stuff. Okay, good. It actually destroyed.
Oh, he's no friend of mine. This little scrote was a constant source of annoyance amongst Aesir and Vanir alike.
Then why free him?
Trust the recently liberated brother. No one deserves to be held captive like this. The greedy little dwarf comes back.
Come on, Kratos. Think about how people helped you. Granted, 90% of the time those people did come out and stab you in the back, or be what they did for you, stab you, and oh god, that is actually kind of powerful. Good job, Atreus. Okay, that guy at the end over there is actually getting on my nerves a good bit. You see this over there? This is gonna be you in about a minute. Not even a minute. Where'd he go? Okay, since I couldn't find him, you're gonna take his punishment. Now think about what you did in the afterlife. I want to imagine like an entire section dedicated to Killed by Kratos. And there's like two separate rooms, one for this Pantheon and the last Pantheon.
Never answered the boy's question then. How did this dwarf become a dragon?
I don't know for certain, though I'd wager his penchant for stealing magical artifacts had something to do with it. Must have stolen a trinket from the wrong Vanir goddess.
Dang. See, this is why you don't steal from people. You never know what's gonna happen afterwards. Might get away with it, or you might get turned to a dragon. Oh god, no. Hey everybody, look at this Colossus. Atreus, get him. I'm taking out this guy first, just because of the fact that, well, he is the threat. Not only is he he's, let me put it this way, he's just a big threat. I'm doing this now. Because that armor basically makes him immune to my other attacks. Rage is the only thing you should be using against him for the first part. Use this to whittle down as much of his health as you possibly can. And then I give you all the vice. Okay, don't even think about doing that kind of crowd against me. But now then, time for this. And now that I've done that, he actually is affected by my attacks. Come on. Don't worry, Atreus. I somehow survived that.
What do we do with that?
Give it to the elves. Oh yeah, labor is basically just killing the travelers. Because after you kill them in this stuff, there's only one other place you're going to be able to find them. Luckily that's not difficult. Okay, one more hit I believe.
Time to set him free. Think he'll remember you?
I don't know, lad. A lot's changed since we last crossed paths. I had legs.
You know, for someone who's been as much crap, and we'll be getting through that later on as he has, it's good to actually see that he actually is at least somewhat cheery. Because he's the closest person in this entire franchise who suffered as much as Kratos. No, there was also that one guy who was literally tortured for years. So this is what would happen if Kratos actually had to bring him with him. In case you're wondering, it's the guy back in God of War 2 who he saved at the very beginning. No idea, boy. Time to kill another Pantheon all the live long day. But first let's meet this dragon and then be on our way. What am I fighting now? Oh, you! I only just killed one of you. Smart move. Yeah, you're literally doing this place where I can. Oh, come on. Crap. Okay, hopefully this is good. I couldn't see out the corner. That's the only bad thing, because sometimes I can't see my opponent's attacks. Because it'll show you like yellow attacks where you can, where that will basically, if you just use your shield, they'll still be able to get another hit in if you're not careful. Or red attacks, which, yeah, you're taking that hit if it's a red attack. They make it perfectly clear that, yeah, you taking that red attack.
Huh. Neat.
I literally had him do this before I got that. Really marked it down again. I just let's try this again. Because the thing is literally right there. I want to free him. No. Oh god, there's you too? Where are you? Okay, we almost got her. You stay away from them. Okay, you know what? Rage on! Oh no, you're next. Atreus, shoot him! Good teamwork. Our celebrations will be in order in a minute. Seriously, what is it? That one actually is kind of tough. I feel bad for him.
There you go, you wee little bugger.
Once again, not gonna lie, I originally thought that the dragon would kill was one of these because I freed a couple of them.
Dragon hasn't done much for his personality.
Well, being chained up would make anyone irritable. Okay, now that I got that done, back onto my, gotta do the mission. We unlocked that realm, but I usually say that for near the end. And trust me, we're still way far from end game. Honestly, we got, okay, let's see, we got those guys to fight. We have another fight with him. We have another fight after that. We have another boss battle after that. I think we still got 4 boss battles left. Which I will give it credit, that's still more than the original God of War. And I'm not counting those trolls as boss battles. They don't deserve it. There's still nothing I can do about that. Oh well. Well, nothing I can do about that yet. We will get the means to eventually do that. Okay, that's story. But I do need you.
I see some loot up there.
Well, would you want to grab them for me? Okay, so this one gives you permanent increase your strength. That's actually pretty good. You might want to travel because I don't know if you can reach these later. Sorry.
How
This.
did Freya end up a hermit in the woods?
Oh, that was a singular piece of cruelty, even for Odin. As if their marriage wasn't punishment enough. Freya was better to him than he deserved. She stuck it out through all manner of indignity, all in the name of maintaining peace and safety for her people. But Odin's madness, his tyranny, his corruption of her magics, it became more than she could stomach, and at long last she broke it off. Odin's wrath was fierce, and his curses upon her were more than she dared to fear.
But her magic was so much stronger than his.
After so much time together, he knew her vulnerabilities, and exploited them to craft curses she could never break.
Oh. Like not being able to leave Midgard.
Worse still, he robbed her of her warrior spirit. Freya cannot fight, even to defend herself.
Jeez.
No living thing may she harm by blade nor spell. In a world this belligerent, what choice does she have but isolation?
Poor Freya.
That's not true. She has her friends in the forest.
I'd spit in your face too.
Aye, lad. So would I.
Poor Mimir. It is obvious though he does feel guilt for what he did. Again, it does make me feel bad. It does make me feel bad for the guy. Good thing that doesn't disrupt this or anything. Okay, another teleporter. Okay, I'll do it.
Another name.
Another Valkyrie. It's no coincidence. But who'd have etched them on Tyr's braziers?
Okay, I don't think I can get that yet. There's a bunch of stuff I know I can't get yet. For example, there's one more time we have to bring this down. We'll bring the river down, bring the water down, I mean. Also, by the way, never sell this stuff. Ever.
There's something down there.
Okay, let's get the annoying one out of the way first. But I call this annoying for one reason alone. The enemies here. I would like to thank Wolf, because this is the one who's giving me the most crap out of all of them. Alright, let's get them done and over with. Okay, to the fact that that worked, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I felt that one, brother.
Okay, good to know I'm not the only one who felt that. Oh, come on. Hold on a second while I got this on my mind.
Find some help.
Don't need, okay, yeah, I will. Oh god, no. Release the bird, son! Aw. I actually don't think I've seen what theirs was. And yes, in case you're wondering, you've now seen what we actually have to do. No joke here, what you have to do is come, you can't, this island was actually available the first time around. I don't think I went to this for two reasons. The enemies were incredibly strong, for one. And I honestly couldn't have fought them. Yes, they are, I'm not kidding, they are that strong. Get back here. I don't think I actually ever splattered a frog. I just want to see if I can. Okay, it wasn't the splat that did it. It was probably, well, the evaporation thing, because, geez, that thing was huge. And we don't have to go back to the other area. There's still nothing there. And if I'm wrong, then I will correct myself on a later date. Most likely tomorrow, because I will come back this tomorrow, because I love this game.
Lots of bugs and visions.
Enough. No stories. Not while on foot. Our focus is the road.
Completely understand. I'll finish later, lad.
Oh, I feel awful now. Though I need to go back on my personal file and check and see if I got that chest, because I don't think I did. And then again, it also just gave me a reason to go on that file again, because I haven't touched it in so long. Please just let this be done. Not the game, I mean just please let this work. Because what you're supposed to do here was it took me a while to understand this one, because you can't hit this one first. Because if you do, that's what will happen. What you gotta do is go, not miss like an idiot. Oh, I actually did it correctly. Basically, don't hit that one first. It'll mess you up. The others you can hit in any order. What do we got here? Ooh. Yes. Just yes. In fact, you know, let's go to skills and see if we can get anything. Oh, that's right. Atreus gets a whole set of stuff. We're also getting to the point where I actually have to go back and get him some other gear too. Yeah, Atreus does take top priority for me, even though considering I know what comes up next, I really shouldn't be doing that now. Okay, basically increases the rate of firing, and I don't have enough to do anything. And now then, I don't think we ever have to come back here. Oh wait, no we do. I just remembered what I literally just saw on the other side. So eventually we will have to come back over here. Okay, got at least a little more gold. Once again, I cannot stress enough how not to sell that. Don't do what I did and be stupid.
There was a shrine about a giant lady with lots of books and visions.
Ah, that would be Groa, Knowledge Keeper. She was a gifted sorceress who gathered every tome of arcane wisdom she could find in the realms, all in the hopes of augmenting her powers of prophecy, that she might find her lost husband, Aurvandil. But it was not her husband she would glimpse in her visions, for it was Groa, seeing longer and farther than any before or since, who witnessed Ragnarok, the end and the beginning. When Odin caught word of her ultimate prophecy, he maneuvered to obtain her knowledge and hoard it for himself. Groa knew Odin as a long-time patron of her services, and so she welcomed him into her library as a friend. What she did not know is that Odin himself was behind her husband's disappearance, having used his enchantments to conceal his death at Thor's hands from her sight. Smiling, jealous Odin took her by the throat, and with his very hands he stole her library and her life for his own.
I always knew Odin was bad, but that's just...
Ruthless, barbaric, heartless?
Yes,
That's
all
Odin.
these above.
In fact, we would do well to sit here in silence for the next few moments and reflect on Odin's capacity for cruelty. And so...
Reflect longer.
Okay, I don't think it'll do anything after that. Could we be a douche again, Kratos? Stone Falls. A lot of manipulating you gotta do here. They will be here for a while. Yeah, no. I ain't putting up with you this time. I'm just very glad and lucky my blade was so far away. Where are you? I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to even act like you didn't exist for a second there. Just couldn't find you. Jeez, like I stuck in a bunch of sticky stuff. The one I can't unlock it right now. Can't do anything on that side either. Thank God these chains are here though. There we go. Something else I'm missing? I won't put it above myself to be missing something else, but I know I am now. Got you this time, you witch. Say it like this. Is it dead? Okay, I was supposed to be back here earlier than I thought. Come on, Battle Cat. Okay, what's your death? Ooh. Actually, I think about what did Kratos just rip? I'm not even joking. I honestly want to know what he just ripped out. Okay, now then. Once again, I'm sorry for that little pause there. I'm honestly trying to remember what am I supposed to be doing right now. Maybe the solution is a bit further down. But I know there's one of these, you're supposed to blow up one of these, but I can't remember which one. Cause this one's stuck. I don't see those little balls I don't see those little red balls that I can use. So the answer has to be around here somewhere. Can I get up there another way? No, I cannot. Okay, I already tried that one. Tried that one there. I need those in order to get that one. Oh. Well, there's the solution to my first problem. I found the solution to my second problem. Well, second of multiple problems. Atreus. I literally pushed square. Thank God the distance on that thing is actually further than it should be. Anything worth the crap? Some skills, symbol of shadows. Okay, not too bad. Okay, come on. There we go. Is that an so I bring this up again? Or is it possible that being here will get it blow up? I doubt that's the situation. Atreus. Atreus arrows are starting to look weird for me. Looking this way. Not doing it on purpose. Oh. Okay, now with that solved. We'll see what's on curtain number 1. Or grave number 1 in this case. Because again, we actually are grave robbers in this game. I still think that's kind of weird. Then again, to be fair, Kratos has literally ripped the heads off of people for keys when he didn't even know he's had them, so this isn't too far-fetched for the man. That plus is a guy who can keep dying over and over again. The concept of life and death on the guy has to be like next to nothing. Oh, frost damage. Okay, I'll need to equip that for later. Okay, now I remember what to do next. Okay, there's that. Okay, I could have gotten there to begin with. First thing, I don't know how my health is. It's not as bad as I was originally thinking it was. Atreus, good, you stay on the other side. Actually, he's probably gonna jump over the moment I jump. God, that was longer than I expected. I hate that because it does. I'm not trying to sound impatient, but man, that actually took longer than I thought it would. Oh man. Come on. Okay, there's a certain point where I can't even blame it on Atreus. That actually is my fault. Alright, now let's see what's in the big one. Yeah, no. Oh, more dust. As far as I'm concerned, here our stuff is done. Let's travel to the next island. So I think all I've done today is just explore, which I don't mind because, well, I don't know. It's just that I like to do like exploring the worlds that there are in God of War, because, well, it's beautiful. To be fair, I still like God of War 3 a little bit more, but that's for different reasons.
I have a question. If Ymir was the first giant, where did he come from?
In the beginning, there was Ginnungagap, the great void. There were no realms yet, only primordial forces. There was fire, and there was ice. And there in the void they met and produced...
Water?
more than water. The mystic lifeblood of something entirely new. From this water, Ymir took form and became a being of pure creation and chaos, mother and father to all that came after.
Even the Aesir?
Aye. Every god, man, and beast came first from Ymir's flesh. Though it was the Aesir who thought themselves so superior that they should hold dominion over the rest of creation. It was Odin who took arms against his creator and spilled Ymir's lifeblood with his spear. A necessary evil, he would say, to bring order to the realms. Ymir's torn flesh, Odin would fashion the realm of Midgard for his own. Called himself All-Father, as if he was the creator, and not the creator's destroyer. A small, covetous tyrant.
Ymir?
Huh? Oh. Sorry, my boy. You know, I think it best we just end it there, actually.
Yeah, seriously, man. I'm not getting on the Mimir because, well, dude's got Mimir's is understandable with his anger. Just like, well, to be fair, Kratos' anger, when you get down to it, is understandable, despite the fact of it being his fault. Especially with the gods, because in, well, the PSP games, they elaborate more on, okay, why is he so angry at these other gods? Besides the fact he can't forget the memories of his past. And they elaborate the fact that, hey, we locked your brother up, and we killed, and then we let one of our other gods kill him. And Kratos was obviously angry at the gods for that reason. And that plus it does show that, well, Kratos does care about people.
Boy.
And people cared about him. Sure, he's 90% anger and frustration, but it doesn't mean he's not without his, well, better nature. to say, I mean, say a little bit. The dude's obviously still a friggin' monster. But to be fair, he's similar to Dio. Yeah, he's a monster and a terrible person, and when he dies, we all know where he's going. But when he finally completely dies, we all know where he's going. But at the same time, he did do some remarkable things. It's just that in this case, the remarkable things he did in the God of War 3 led to the destruction of everything. Heck, even killing Hermes had serious backflashes in 3. It's kind of a good thing he only killed one god in 2. Although I think Athens was destroyed after he killed Ares in 1. That's not think about it. Kratos is, I mean, in the first game there actually was, the first game was actually still kind of boring because of the fact you didn't take on as much as you do in these games. Not to say it's a bad thing to word the first game, it's just that it's pretty noticeable when you look at this game and all the games that came before it. And it's not something you should hold the game, I mean, against the first game. Not in my opinion, anyway. I probably should save this one for later because you can't get exactly everything here. Hey, look, it's those things again. Alright, how do I do this? Okay, go this way. Do I have anything in here? Okay, at least a little bit was left in there. I'm sorry, it actually is really, really hot in my room right now. Okay, now that I got that done, time to go back down. What in the world was that? Well, there's nothing I can do about that from this end. Or can I? Come to me, my friend. Well, I still won't be able to do anything about that yet because I don't have the necessary tool in order to get that just yet, and I won't be getting that for a while. Just see the way I'm going, because again, I'm just exploring for now. Oh wait, actually, to be fair, I can't even get that chest up there, or the one that's in here. God, I am sorry. Yeah, don't go to this island yet. But let's see if we can do anything here. We can dock here. Is this the place with that, okay, no realm tear here. Just a door. Hey, you can't give me. Okay, no. I'm gonna die. Let's try this again. No. Yes, it is called. After this, go right back out that door yet, because I am still not ready for them. Although next time I come here, I will be. I will come in here and thrash both of you. When you do come back there one more time for mandatory stuff, and Atreus, no, we are not doing that now. Actually, I can imagine he's like, but why, father? Trust me, I have seen what will come of us. Wow, I actually have more.
They've been made into a memorial to the Valkyries.
Well, the Valkyries do deserve to be praised, or honored, and made to and continuously terrifying me. But seriously, the Valkyries will thrash you. Atreus, to me. I do kind of like the fact that we do get to keep Mimir with us. Oh, thanks, Atreus.
Fire, right flank!
Come on. See? Look what you caused for bad things you haven't caused for your friend. You should be ashamed of yourself. And you, I'm sorry, but you should know better. You saw what happened to the other guy. I'm talking smack now, but if this was the hard difficulty, I would have been immediately murdered by those things. Okay, nothing else I can do here. So I don't know what's wrong with me today. Okay, thank God it's not multiple turns like other ones. You know, actually, I'm kind of curious. If you let this in one realm, how long would it take to get back there? Does it end up going through the Bifrost thing too? I'm only wondering this stuff because, well, I'm not really in a hurry to get done. Seriously, the jumps on this man. Okay, just how strong are those things is the fact of where Kratos has to punch them. Oh, that's a weird thing to be thinking about, but I don't know why. That's just what came to my head. Okay, so I actually have been here. No, you don't. I got it. Thank you, Atreus. Okay, now we got that. I can't get down from there anymore because it's too high up. Seriously? I've seen the things this man has jumped from. Then again, to be fair, he actually has literally fallen into hell before, so... That's kind of funny. It does show that Kratos only landed in more positive places because of the fact that he had the gods on his side. I mean, a god or a titan on his side. But as soon as he got rid of them, and straight up in the river Styx with everybody else. I do believe there's actually a good story thing. Huh. See? Kratos, was that so hard to compliment people? I say that inside his soul, just like, oh god, joy! What's this, pride? It feels like pain!
Here, boy. Another one.
This one is Thrym, a frost giant king.
Correct. A cunning one as well.
Is that Mjolnir? Did he steal Thor's hammer?
Aye, for a time.
A lot of these seem to end with Thor killing them.
Imagine that.
AKA Thor's a douchebag. Okay, all the gods are douchebags. It's one of the reasons why I think that pretty much all of all the members of, which actually makes the fact that most of the Norse gods and Antikythera and Kenichi kind of accurate. I mean, they're not as awful as those gods, but they're still they're still awful people. Atreus, Let's get this over with. Oh god, he's level 6. Don't play around. 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 Atreus, he is far beyond our level. Trust me, I can figure that myself, boy. Okay, the fact that I'm even still standing, oh god, no. Ha! Come on.
You're gonna be alright.
No, I ain't. Because remember me, if I die, you die too. Okay, I'm doing some work on him. Atreus, help me! I somehow survived that again. I don't think we can read this one yet.
Someone who loved the Valkyries enough to do this. I wonder. Perhaps the Queen?
Once again, just the thought of her. God, I should really be. Don't worry about it. You're not fighting. You're not fighting right now. Just relax. Enjoy this game. Yeah, she's known as the Queen of the Valkyries for a reason. She will mess. Once again, she's the Queen of the Valkyries for a reason. She will mess you up. She could throw you down, step on you with her heels, and then just go on along going along with the day like nothing happened. And if you think I'm joking, no, that's actually one of the deaths you can actually suffer.
Mimir, what can you tell me about that giant lady with the bow?
She was called Skadi, Queen of the Hunt. Her father was Thiazi, who could take the shape of any wild creature, and taught Skadi how to hunt them all. From the ribs of pack beasts, she fashioned second feet, allowing her to glide upon the snow so no animal could evade her.
Huh.
She became a huntress beyond compare, even to any god. Odin himself wanted her for his bride, believing she would bear him strong sons. But she spurned his affections, and for that insult, Odin vowed revenge. It was put forth that the Aesir were plagued by an eagle who would steal the precious golden apple of Eden.
And now I'm being
Even the
awful.
finest archer among the gods could bring it down. Odin knew that Skadi could not resist the temptation to prove herself superior, and so she joined the hunt. Skadi tracked the eagle as it flew where she alone could glide, and loosed an arrow from her unerring bow. When she collected her quarry, she found no eagle at all, but her own father, poor Thiazi, slain by his own daughter. She was overcome with grief and shame, for there is nothing nature so reviles as a child who kills their parent. Skadi succumbed
Again, the
to her
bullets on
fate as
Kratos.
winter's blanket fell, holding her father as the mountain held her in an embrace to last eternity.
Well, that was sad.
Aye. There aren't many happy endings for the giants, I'm afraid.
Well, there was one, but we'll get into that later, way later on. God, it shouldn't be this hot yet. I'm so glad I'm here, I'm so glad I'm at home, not at work, because I push carts and I would be outside right now. Okay, so this is a new place.
We're not getting in there without a key.
Good point, boy. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I'm not going to that immediate spot I have marked, I actually don't think I can at the moment. I think I have to wait for the water to release one more time. If not, then I'll just continue looking around. Okay, I found the place I'm going to be going to later. Whoops. Well, at least I have marked on my map because in a couple of... Well, let me put it this way. This is the last bit of, well, filler that we're going to be going through for a while. Because tomorrow I'm probably going through plot. And then if I have time on... Actually, I should be able to still do this on Wednesday and Thursday since I get up at like 7. Friday, too. I'm still deciding on like Saturday, Sunday. Thankfully I don't have like a night shift. God. There's one thing I hate about, I mean I do hate is the night shift, not even like the people that I work with on that front. It's because of the fact that they don't really check on us. And I know that because, well, I've worked there for so long, and my cousin who worked the place before me in the same position actually passed out and no one came out there to check on him. One reason why I kind of don't trust the people I work with. I mean, the people I work with, yeah, the managers not so much because it was on one of the morning shifts.
Mimir, why don't you tell us the story of the giant that stole Thor's hammer?
Happily, my boy. It involves your friend Freya, too, though I don't expect it's one she'd enjoy being reminded of. The giant was called Thrym, and he proved cunning enough to make off with Mjolnir while the Thunder Lummox slept. Sadly for Thrym, he didn't always think with his brain. Though he had robbed the greatest giant killer of his greatest weapon, he offered to trade it back to the Aesir in exchange for Freya as his bride.
What?
Now, at this point, Freya was married to Odin, and Odin, frankly, would have traded her for a sufficiently strong mead, but he saw an opportunity here. Thrym's palace was in Jotunheim, and only giants know the way. By agreeing to the marriage, they'd have to escort Freya back to their realm. So, Odin coerced Freya into using her Seithar magics to conceal Thor, so he could sneak along with her and infiltrate Jotunheim. When the hammer was produced as the wedding dowry, Thor revealed himself. He took back Mjolnir and wasted no time in smashing Thrym's skull, followed by every other giant present for the festivities. The only thing that put a stop to it was Freya, who wanted no part of this massacre. She cast a powerful spell that hurtled them both out of Jotunheim with no means of return.
Huh.
Odin was livid, hoping that Thor's foothold in Jotunheim would become his own. And oh, would he ever revenge himself upon Freya?
What is the point of this story, Head?
Well, for Thrym, the lesson would be to keep his priorities straight. For Freya, it's that doing good has a price. For Thor, it's that no object of power makes you what you are. And if what you are is the biggest butchering bastard in the Nine Realms, nobody can take that away from you.
Actually, you know what the sad thing is? The two guys we met earlier, right before we cut off his head, actually have a lot in common with Kratos now that I think about it. They're the sons of God. I mean, they're both the sons of a thunder god. With a lesser, or some of the gods would consider a lesser being the other part of what they're made of. If knowing what I know, I kind of make sure they survive so that they could have those bones. Oh god, no. Yeah, these guys are beyond strong. Like, I know I'm gonna die. Atreus, now! Okay, I don't know how I'm surviving this long. This is all they had to do. All I had to do is slip up once and they could easily get me. Like that.
My pain is not your concern.
Yeah, Trace, how dare you worry about your father? Okay, one more try. No more extra good try, because if I mess up at the very beginning, I'm gonna try this again. My video, I can do what I want with it. But Jesus, this is awful. AKA get good, or just get better gear. Because these guys are level 6. I'm literally 2 levels below them. I shouldn't even be attempting this right now. Why am I doing this right now? Because I'm partially insane. That's not think about it. Huh. Oh, crap. Come on. I can do this. I can do this. Ha! Ha! Yes! Send the flying, Atreus! Yes! No! We can do this! Come on! Oh god, I thought I was doomed. Give me that. That should not have worked as well as it did.
Tyr's braziers, a symbol of the light that binds all realms together.
Why would he use those strange runes, though?
Now you mention it, he wouldn't. Huh.
You've seen these runes before, but it's the kind I still can't read.
Dang. Atreus, that's like one of your main jobs. Help me win and kill. Help me win, shoot lightning or ice, whatever these. Okay, you're. Sorry, excuse me. Your jobs are basically to shoot me sorry. Your jobs are basically to shoot concentrated light for me, or do that. If you can't do the light thing, then I can't even say you're worthless because you got me out of so many gems in the past. And not only on this file, but on my other file too. Same thing for Wolf. Well, not so much Wolf, because he keeps forgetting you exist at times.
When will you tell one that entertains?
I beg your pardon?
He just insulted you.
Yeah, I got that. So you want a corker, do you? Very well, my brothers. I'll tell you the story of Hrungnir, the brawler. The real story.
There was a huge battle, right? His shrine had him in the middle, fighting off Aesir.
A pretty story, but no. Hrungnir, you see, was born with neither head nor heart. So the giants had to complete him with stone. He was strong, to be sure.
Okay, I'll wait.
Simpleton. Odin met him wandering in Midgard one day. Found him so amusing, so harmless, so gullible, that he invites him back to his palace in Asgard. There he gives Hrungnir his fill of mead, and goads him into all manner of boasts and antics, all for the amusement of the court. I was there. I saw the Aesir laugh as Hrungnir leapt upon his shield and swore he'd kill us all and take our womenfolk back to Jotunheim. Then Thor shows up. And does he laugh? Oh no. Thor takes one look at the drunken stone buffoon and brings down Mjolnir on his head so hard that he's got chunks of Hrungnir in his own skull to this day. Thor is so startled by the face full of rock, he doesn't notice Hrungnir's body topple right onto him with a sickening crunch. And again, the roars of laughter echo through the palace halls.
That's an awful story, Mimir.
Yeah.
Nothing like the ones Mother told me.
Let that be a lesson, my son. Truth is seldom so pretty as myth and legend.
Heck, if you don't believe that, look at like any... There's a reason why the fairy tales that most of your favorite Disney stuff are, but it's also called the Brothers Grimm tales.
At the red.
And that's the end of Kratos. Well, end of him. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I would like to believe that's just something I'm gonna have to get later. AK, whenever this island does, whenever the water falls one more time. Because I do believe it falls once more. I want to say twice, but I'm not entirely sure. Is it one more or is it two more? Once again, I apologize. I'm not. I'd like to be sure, but I'm not really. 'Cause I honestly do hate giving out like false information. It's kind of like during my BWG playthrough of Injustice, and I was talking about Freddy Krueger. I honestly missed a good opportunity for a joke because I didn't know at the time that Freddy Krueger's voice actor is also the same one for Scarecrow. So yeah, he basically, not only is he really close to Freddy Krueger, he basically is Freddy Krueger. Which in my opinion actually does make me smile. If only I was good with Scarecrow so that I could honestly do more with him. Then I could play with power. Okay, time to find that. I think I'm close to wherever it is. No, not even. I just know now that I'm nowhere near close to where I'm supposed to be, and I'm honestly kind of enjoying that. To be fair, because this is honestly starting to just mirror my original playthrough I did years ago. I mean, not years ago. I'm sorry, I got this confused with God of War 3, where I've been playing it for years. Well, let me correct myself. I played it twice I played on the PS3 like about a year before the PS4 version came out.
Over here.
And I also played another one. I can't remember which one. Haven't I been here before? Sorry, because after a while, this stuff, I mean, the islands do kind of like blend into each other. I think I have. Yes, I have. Actually, no, let's go this way. I can upgrade some gear, get some more stuff. Or, let me check. Yes, I can do this. I should run the Brock here. Okay, no, Sindri, you work too.
Sindri, could you take a look at this?
Honestly? The travelers. Whoa, disgusting. Smelly, covered in God knows how many little beasties, but gorgeous armor. Let's see if I can't make something more sanitary. Yes?
Please do, good sir. I'm not even
Once
kidding you. I
retrieve
love the
Whetstone,
Traveler's armor.
Please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
This first, though. Can I actually upgrade that thing again? No, it's only... Really?
Yes, dear boy. Something else for you, then?
Can't do the X yet? Oh, that's right. And here's where we get to, like, the top level stuff. But unfortunately, we don't have the necessary gear to get this stuff yet. I want to get that, because that's actually... no, I can't remember. One of these is my favorite armor to use. This one's actually pretty useful. Especially when you're, like, fully leveled up, but that requires a lot of stuff, and I don't have the right weapons to get that thing up there yet. I also love how it apparently says, like, that stuff is all, like, weaker than this, but I know for a fact most of it isn't. Okay, part of the Traveler stuff.
And for you?
I'm gonna go ahead and get this Traveler. This Traveler thing because I like the Traveler's armor.
Looks amazing.
You should be used to your own crafty work. I'm only slightly joking. I actually don't know. I doubt he made this. Take that away. Add this.
More to discuss? Let's
see if I can do this. No. I need to murder another Traveler and gain a little bit more hack silver. Hack silver I don't think is a problem because I at least think I have some artifacts.
Where were you even carrying those? Ah, isn't that neat? Sometimes the best purchase is the one we don't.
You're seriously asking where I carry this stuff now of all times. After all the stuff we brought you. I'm slightly joking, but now seriously? Then again, to be fair, I'm a Sonic fan. I knew for a fact the question of where does Sonic carry all those rings come in was brought up in Generations. Although I still like to believe that's just him absorbing them while using them. Once again, I apologize, I'm a real big Sonic fan. I can't wait for Mania Plus. Because, look right back there. That is my Mania box. I still have that one. I don't think I have the other one that it came in.
The Whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic.
No, I'm gonna eat it. Of course I'm gonna bring it to you so you can make something out of it. Actually, that would be kind of funny. Where's the Whetstone? Just throw it right in his face. You know, I take that back. I actually do like I do like both the brothers. Too bad they can't get along. Just imagine all the stuff they can start creating together again. They might be able to force something better than they ever possibly could before. But unfortunately, that's most likely going to be a pipe dream. I'm happy though because I was able to defeat a Traveler. I did not believe I'd ever get to say those words like that. Well, this early in the game anyway. Because Travelers are tough to beat if you don't know their pattern. You know their pattern, it's just a matter of not messing up said pattern. Because as soon as you mess it up, you start getting a little panicky, you get a little bit of build up of like, oh god, can I actually do this and stuff like that. Which is something that has happened to me a ton of times when fighting the Travelers, and I think I might be getting close to this place.
Wow, it's like there was an entire city under the water.
Aye, lad. A forgotten city.
What was it called?
Now, well, I forgot.
Okay, I gotta admit, I still love this guy. Okay, I think I might actually be able to get to this. Looks like I was gratefully wrong.
Like the beach above here.
Oh, hey, look, it's one of those big guys. What's up, my dude? Don't ignore me!
Ready yourself for it.
I'm doing this the wolf way. Okay, come on, punch him. And in case you're wondering why I'm not using Atreus for this, it's because Atreus can't really do much to him. Okay, in all seriousness, no. Oh, come on. I know I hit him at least once. Okay, this was actually easier than I thought it was originally going to be. Don't blow up on me? Yeah, because these things do blow up after a while. Yes! Stop! Stop! Go! 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 Kratos wins! Fatality! I have no idea that that's always a person that comes to my head with that. Not entirely. Actually, that one I usually do most of them. Though to be fair, I think you honestly could have just come over here. I think I honestly could just come over here and just taken this.
Another piece of the language cipher. Good.
Oh, so now I can travel to the so I can be close to the dying of poison. Like, that's not even a joke. That's all that realm is.
It's another one of those maps.
It's basically a treasure map. But that's not what I'm here for right now. Alright. Now to see if I can actually get in here. I didn't think I could. Because this is honestly one of my biggest concerns at the moment, trying to get into this place. Can I? Yes, yes I can. I thought I had to wait until later. But apparently I didn't. Hello, little bird. Other bird. Seriously, how did... Okay. How has this stuff been like this? Well, there's our brother. Really, no stories? Huh. Actually, after a while, they will just stop telling stories. Which does kind of make
Once you retrieve the whetstone, please take utmost care while handling it. It is a priceless relic, after all.
Hey, Sindri. Have you met Mimir?
If you mean the severed head that keeps blinking at me, please, keep it away. There is no possible way that's hygienic.
Oh, that's nice. Lovely to see you too, Sindri. Knob.
Why? Is that a piece of my braided mistletoe arrow adorning your quiver strap? Oh, a little memento of your good pal Sindri? I'm so terribly touched.
Well, not well within story, no, but to me that's pretty much what it's gonna be. Because again, I actually do like Sindri. I joked. I know I did the thing where I pretty much had thought about Kratos just pretty much put the West on his mouth and going like,
I still can't believe a son would kill his own father. That's crazy, right? I know, we only got one side of the story. But come on, his own father? I mean, I get angry at you sometimes, but...
Do you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah. A little. But I'd never stab you in the back.
No. I imagine not.
And that proves that Kratos is actually a better dad than Zeus.
How are we supposed to get through?
There must be a way to lift the gate.
Maybe with the big water wheel.
My thought as well.
Onward, son. Let's get this done. This actually probably, after I'm done with this, because it's going to take a while. Oh god, no. And luckily that cancels out the explosion. Because I remember when I came through here, when I came here when I did, I was seriously beyond overpowered. No, you don't. Thank you, Atreus. Once again, I know it's messed up, but there's nothing more satisfying than just the snap of those things. There's something those wheels are supposed to be stuck to or going towards. I know I'm saying this like I should remember it because I should, but I don't know why, I just don't. Which is bad because this was a late area part of the game for me. Okay, I went to this place next to last. Oh. Actually, the big question I have is how does somebody do all this? Don't forget, you have Atreus behind you. See, the other guy should have been smart like you, so he could have just gotten his head chopped off. But no, he had to play the idiot. Well, no, he had to play the guy, he had to play the role of, like, person to mess with Kratos number 385. And look where that gets you. The man takes your head, leaves you broken and dead. Didn't mean to reference Motorhead there, but I just saw the opportunity. Actually, now that I think about it, I can imagine, like, God of War, like the PSP game, Kratos, having that song on while he's killing things. Behold the king of kings. On your knees, dog.
When are you angry?
What?
With me. When?
Oh, I guess sometimes when you don't think I can do something, but I can.
It is not always easy to know what.
It's okay. I get it. I'm little. Where's that whetstone, I wonder?
We'll be getting close to it in a while. First thing first. Yes! Sabaguru no Stanora. Don't know why I said that. Alright, come on. Where's everything else at? Step your game up. Anything else want to try us? I just do like Kratos' walking animation. Sadly though, it does kind of make them look like they are constipated a little bit.
Boy, over here.
Sir. Hold on. Let me read this.
Okay, take your time. Okay, I don't know what that did. But this is obviously where I have to go. I just don't know where exactly. I have to find some way in there, actually. Okay. Oh. Hop on my back, boy. Yeah, I'm going to miss a lot of treasure from here because I don't think I even got most of it in my normal file. Oh no, I actually did clear this thing out. It just took me a lot of time coming back here whenever I had the time. Again, I gotta stop talking about this game is old. It's only been out for a couple of weeks. I don't even think it's been a month yet. Has it been? Yeah, yesterday was a month, huh? Because I believe so. This game came out on 420. I'm not even kidding you here. Okay, now all I had to do is just go down to the ship. Come on. I love doing that. Instantly takes away the whole I have to do this multiple times thing, but yeah, makes it easy for me. Okay, this is automatic.
This is the sun.
That ghost son? How do you know?
The sigil. It matches the dagger we found in his father's back. He stood his ground, but it was not enough.
They betrayed him.
Betrayal begets betrayal. My guess, the young one murdering his dad didn't sit well with the others.
He thought himself ready to lead. It cost him his life.
I guess.
Like I said earlier, left them broken and dead.
By his feet.
The whetstone!
Yes. They used it to smash his face in.
Ooh!
Ew.
Oh, hey, I can actually dodge the attacks of this one. Girls, you have such pathetic friends. Oh god, I hate this one. This is the ride, it has those kind of attacks. Also too bad for the guy up there, but I can't. Oh god. Ooh. Oh. Aw. Is that my auras? Okay, let me see here.
Sindri wants it. It must be really useful.
Well, lad, Reavers have very specific priorities. If it's not shiny and you can't eat or drink it, might as well use it as a blunt object.
AKA, if I can't use it now, I'll just. So when I think of I don't know. I think the Five Nights at Freddy's series. Anytime I hear the word nightmare, I automatically think of like the nightmare animatronics from Five Nights at Freddy's 4. Down on your face. Atreus, if you wouldn't mind.
I see.
Okay, good job, son. Seriously, seriously, Kratos. Sad thing is, still technically better than Goku. At least he felt remorse during his son's passing. If you don't think I'm being serious about that, remember just how mad... Okay, let me put this away. They left Goten, Piccolo, and Gohan behind and carried Hercule and Dende. Okay, to be fair, that did work out in the end, but look at the anger on Vegeta's face when... Yeah, you let my son die. And that was before everyone had realized how selfish Goku was, well, in America. The rest of Goku was always a selfish douchebag.
Here, boy.
And if you're gonna bring up that planet, which I kind of like Vegeta because he technically is kind of nicer. And if anyone out there brings up that planet, I would like to remind you here that that is non-canon.
Wow, this goes on and on. Father, forgive me, filled with remorse, forget my actions.
Had he thought before taking action, there would be no need for regret, yes?
Yeah. Maybe we should bring this to his father, back at the storeroom.
And that's actually what I'm going to do next. I'm going to end this with that, though, because, well, that's a pretty good place to end it. There are still tons of other treasures I can get here. I'm just not going to waste my time, because I don't really need those. Oh, yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to be going the other way. At least I believe so, anyway. And if not, then I apologize in advance again. No, but I would go back and get that sweet chest, but I'm kind of wanting to get out of this. Whenever we have fast travel again, I'm gonna go back through a couple of places just so I can... Okay, I thought I could actually do something there. I probably can. Oh god, that camera right there. It just stuttered bad for a second.
Now where do we go from here?
Well, we're getting out of here as soon as I get past this chair. His biggest enemy is the millions of Draugr that are trying to kill. Oh, what was that? I'm sorry, I just saw like a pair of legs that were just moving for a second there and then it just fade away. Actually kind of weird. Alright. First things first, talk to Sindri so I can get my whetstone. And also murder this bird. Before Sindri, go what you need, man.
Happened to find the whetstone, perchance.
We did. Now, if you excuse me, I had to murder that thing. It was the ethical thing to do.
We found
Didn't
your
want to be
whetstone.
spied on.
Oh, wonderful! This staining is unusual.
The Reavers used it to smash another Reaver's face in.
Oh, wonderful. Here, for your trouble. I can't wait to test out the new whetstone. It may not look like much, but it's practically humming with magic. I've needed a new one after my brother borrowed the last one. I saw him spit on it. "To lube it up," he said. I didn't ask for it back. Oh, what brings you around, friends?
Well, I just got this thing that gave me health first, so I want to upgrade it. Unfortunately, I currently can't. My talismans. Actually, can I create a new set of armor? Traveler's Grizzly Trophy. I need a few more of those in order to get that.
The best purchase is the one we don't.
Because again, one of my goals for this is to get the Traveler armor set. Because, well, in my original playthrough, that's the one I used the most. Oh no, I got the most mileage out of that, and I want to upgrade it again so I can start using that again and make my default set of armor, because I like the Traveler armor. There's another armor you can get, which does make you look like Sindri, which I do like that one. And then again, there's another, I think a talisman I want to get, which I like to call the Talisman of Thanos. In case you want to know I'm calling it that, well, basically it's an Infinity Gauntlet reference. Because like you can equip like it's one of the few talismans that has like slots in it, and you can equip like different things towards it. It's actually, if you ever get the chance to find it and get it, I'd recommend it. It's actually really worth your time. Really, no stories again? Alright, Kratos will kill all in his way, whether they be Reaver or gods he shall slay. It really doesn't matter. No matter what you are, you're in his way, you will be done for. Actually, to be fair, that does make the fact that this whole wife had a thing about him being God of War more amazing. Because, well, again, the dude ultimately was like that. I mean, was always kind of a grumpy, angry douchebag. Which makes the whole, how did you not know this would happen? Well, not the whole murder thing, because in all honesty, could have honestly foreseen that, and Kratos was going through blind rage at the time. So I could kind of forgive him on that front. Sure, what he did was unforgivable, and I think he honestly did deserve what he wanted because the dude was a freaking cheater. And some of the times his problems honestly are his own fault. Although to be fair, with God of War 2 in particular, why didn't you just go back in time? Actually, consider the fact you have the time powers, why didn't you just go back in time before they killed them, before your mother got turned into that monster you had to kill, before you had to go and kill Deimos? You could have saved your family then and there, or brought them into this new timeline with you. Sure, why not? You already messed the space-time continuum by continuing to exist. You've already messed up life and death by killing the god of death. Actually, does that just mean that death is about as easy as for Kratos to get out of now? It should be. It's kind of like a Marvel in that case. At least that's how I think it would be the best way to put it. Or because since it's would technically believe, actually, if you're not thinking about that, could actually be considered to be a prison. I would actually laugh if someone left this thing until now, because you would easily kill them. Well, the giant fire giant that was here. Alright. Don't be worried, Trace. I got this. I somehow got away with that. This is Sparta! Aw. This is Sparta! Okay, at least said it once. Now I just have to say it when kicking someone off a pit. Still have no idea why I didn't do that earlier. This is the easier way to get in here. Boy. Good thing good thing Atreus can pretty much immediately warp to where you are. Also, thank God this thing pretty much tells you where you need to go for this one. Oh, by the way, if you don't like having that thing on up there, you actually can turn it off. Yes, little bird, fly away.
What are you fools doing back here? Come to pilfer my boots and small clothes.
No, just hitching.
He was betrayed too. And we found part of his journal. It sounded like he regretted killing you.
Fat lot of good that does me. How'd he go out? He died fighting?
Yes.
We found 4 corpses near his. They were decapitated.
Ha! Vandrid always did keep his sword nice and sharp. A lesson he picked up from me. He's a backstabbing bastard, but knowing he's in Valhalla sets me at ease. Thanks.
We did a good thing. I'm glad we came back here.
That thief did not deserve the peace you gave him.
Maybe so. Still, it feels good to help people. Even the dead ones.
So much like your mother.
Not a bad thing in particular, Kratos. It's kind of stuff that made you love her, and it's the same stuff that makes you love Atreus. But anyway, that's enough for now. This has been Zayrad, everybody, and until next time.